Hey everybody, it's Daddy1424, themediapurchaseguide.com, and today we're back to it. We're at the Vita. I know it's been a long time coming. We finally got a Vita title here for you guys, and that is Madden 13. So first and foremost, before we go ahead and do the unboxing of this, make sure to like, 2 thumbs up, like that. Subscribe and leave some comments down that way. Now, I'm not going to be showing gameplay, unfortunately, today, but if there's anything in specific you want to see, make sure that you leave it in the comments, because if it's not in the comments, I may not be doing a full gameplay review. I want to see what the demand is and how much you guys want to see it, as well as if there's any specific questions you have, leave those in the comments as well. So let's go ahead and get to the unboxing of this. Here it is, the actual title. Now, you can see that my box is actually in French. Very odd, but I am located in Canada. So, you look at the sleeve here, and it does specifically say, see if we can show that, Madden NFL 13 English PSV. But then if you look at the casing, it says things like Contour et Prime. I don't even know how to speak French properly. My wife does, not so much me. But we can still talk about this in unboxing and whatnot, as it is supposed to be the English version and whatnot. So we'll start with the cover art. On the front here, we have Kelvin Johnson for the Lions, and again, this is Madden 13. You can see the required space. We're looking at about it'd be 30 megabytes, I would believe. That's what that says in French. Again, I'm doing my best to translate here to you guys. It looks like we have 2-player connectivity, or up to 2 players, and we also have a rear touch for tackling, as well as the ability to use the front-facing camera. I would imagine that would be for creating a player and whatnot. And again, 6-axis control and 1-player campaign. I can't unfortunately read this to you guys. I'm not that proficient in French. So we'll go ahead and unbox it. Now, one of the things about this version versus the PS3 version or Xbox 360 version is that the 360 version and the PS3 version use this technology called Infinity Engine, I believe it's called. And what that essentially is allows for a better contact system and more authentic one-to-one type football, where the one play is never the same. It's kind of reminiscent of what they did in some of the NHL games, where the game is consistently changing. That apparently has made the game revolutionary. Now, people have also said, though, that the PS Vita version of the game for Madden 13 is supposed to be the most complete version, as it allows for things like using the screen to draw hot routes, so just taking your finger and zip over and zip this way, changing on the fly. The gameplay is supposed to be quite phenomenal, and I actually did have an opportunity to play it over at Fan Expo 2012. Make sure to check out our website, themediapurchaseguide.com, because we do have more coverage on that. So this is your instruction manual, and again, my version is in French. But like I said, I've contacted my EB and advised them about this, and they did say to me that they guaranteed it was an English version. It just, they like to case things in French. So here is the actual cartridge itself. You can see it, Madden 13 for the PS Vita. That's pretty much it for the unboxing. As for being the most complete version, we'll have to actually test that theory out and see if that's actually the case. Now, there also has been some complaints to the contrary, saying, well, it doesn't add in things like, the full campaign, or I think they called it continued campaign or something like that, where it basically you can play with up to 32 people or 16 people online for your full seasons. So it doesn't have that. It doesn't have cross-play or cross-save, I believe, with the Madden 13 for PS3. That was another thing that this harshly got attacked for. So people say, well, it's the most complete version, and also, there's also contrary to say that it's the most incomplete version because it doesn't give you all the modes. But you do have your standards in here, like your season, your creative player, and all that good stuff. Again, I will be doing a full review based on your guys' demand. Make sure to leave that in the comments section if there's something in particular you want to see regarding Madden 13. Maybe even mention the teams you'd like to see if you want me to do a gameplay. My last thing to leave you guys off with after this unboxing here is I do actually have gameplay footage of a game known as Injustice. In case you guys are not familiar with that, that was a title that was showcased over at E3, and it was the new game basically done by the same guys that brought you games like Mortal Kombat. It's not a full review like my normal style, but it is a gameplay kind of a deal. If that's something you guys want to see, leave that in the comments as well, and I'll be sure to post that up for you. Otherwise, I may be off for a period of time, maybe 1 to 2 weeks. My wife is having a baby, so whenever the baby comes, that's going to put me a little bit behind in the video. So here is my last video until after the baby comes. Could be 1 or 2 weeks. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching this unboxing of Madden 13 for the PS Vita from Daddy1424. Let's go ahead and sign this out the only way that I know how. Take a look at the goodies. There it all is. I'm using all this stuff to prop it up here. Daddy1424. Flip this around. Peace. Love.